Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that MLB game between the Dodgers and the Padres. But first off, how you doing this morning, Jeff?
Doing great, Dax. This is an exciting matchup with the Padres having their ace back for a second start. Very interesting odds that the odds maker has placed on this one, with the Padres being favored over the Blue Crew.
Yeah, no doubt, especially since the Dodgers have won their last 6 series against the Padres. But it kind of looks like the Padres are having some difficulties hitting the ball out of the yard in 2014. So, I mean, taking that into account, do you see the Dodgers taking advantage of this and continuing their success in Petco Park over the weekend?
You know what? I think you can look at the Dodgers potentially winning this series once again. It's going to be a little tough for them to do that with Clayton Kershaw, their ace, going in their previous game, so they're not going to be able to have him. He's almost an automatic win at this point, leading the league in wins. He's a big reason why the Dodgers have dominated the Padres. But Dan Herrera for the Dodgers has pitched well recently, and also his problem has been giving up the long ball. But like you said, the Padres rank 28th in Major League Baseball in home runs, and it's very difficult to hit the ball out of the yard. So yes, it is definitely in the Dodgers' favor that they probably will not give up many home runs in this one.
All right, now, it's not all bad for the Padres. I mean, they still own the best home record in baseball since the end of June. So, from what you've seen, Jeff, what's the secret that Bud Black's squad has right now for achieving this type of success?
They have the best pitching staff ERA in baseball when pitching at home. And this has been a recipe of success. I can't really say success because the Padres are a losing baseball team over the last few years, but a lot of that's been attributed to the offense lacking any type of power and the inability to score runs. But the reason why Bud Black is one of the managers that's been able to stick around for so long is the fact that his pitching staffs have been strong, and that's been the case for the Padres at home in 2014.
All right, now, there might be a little bit of an upset balance here, considering the fact that the Padres will be calling up on Andrew Cashner. Now, he's going to be making his second start since returning from the DL. Now, the reason I say it might unbalance things a bit here is because Cashner pretty much has had a lot of success against the Dodgers in the past. Now, Jeff, in your opinion, do you think that that's something that we're going to see in this matchup?
I wasn't very surprised, Dax, in looking at the betting odds this morning that the Dodgers were actually underdogs in this one because of that success that Cashner has had against them that you just mentioned.
Right.
The problem with that, though, is when you start looking into the numbers, and also the fact, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is just his second start since missing 2 months of the season with shoulder soreness out of his throwing shoulder. And when looking at his velocity numbers, there's some sites that I check out watching pitchers' velocity. His velocity was down by at least 5 to 8 miles per hour on a consistent basis with that fastball. Why he's such a dominating pitcher, not just against the Dodgers, but the rest of the National League, is because he's able to ratchet it up to 98, almost 100 miles per hour when he needs to strike out an opposing batter. The problem with that, though, is he only struck out one batter and lasted just 5 innings in his first start back from the disabled list. And he also mentioned that he had trouble controlling his fastball. So when you have those factors, the Dodgers have a chance of actually kind of turning the tide on those dominating numbers and having success against them. And that's why I think the Dodgers are a play as a road underdog.
All right, so that means that we're going to be seeing a pick on the Dodgers precisely, or we might see a total bet on this one?
I'm going to go with the Dodgers here against the Padres. It's pretty much a wash in terms of bullpens. And like I said, Cashner isn't Cashner of the one that has an under 1 ERA in his career when starting against the Dodgers. And I think Los Angeles takes the series opener.
All right, good stuff, my man. Thank you once again for your valuable insights, and can't wait to talk again this Monday.
Thank you.
For SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.